Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 3 of the NFL preseason. We're talking with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. We're going to take a look at the kind of interesting Jets-Giants game from Week 3 of the NFL preseason. Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. You went 6-2. You tell me at your website in the preseason last week, and you have 3 plays coming up already filed as premium plays at your site?
3 plays and counting, definitely some check marks. Not only do I tell you, all my regular clients, and I got quite a few, will tell you 6-2 last week, 3-0 with our highest rated wise guy plays in the NFL from your NFL specialist, Mr. Loshak.
All right, do you want to give us a tease on which games you have premium picks on?
I can tell you that as of right now, I've got 2 for Friday and 1 for Saturday. Saturday is a wise guy play.
Okay, Joe Duffy, very coy. Won't tell us which games his premium picks involve. Will tell us which days they're on, though. Interesting. All right, Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. The Giants are 1.5-point home favorite. The total's 41.5, 42, or 42.5. So the market very uncertain about the total. Both Giants games so far have gone under in the preseason, and both these teams look like they're having a lot of problems. Both are banged up. The Jets did get a win last time out, but they didn't play well until they were facing Atlanta's backups. For the Giants, though, you know, they've got a lot of injuries on defense. 2 of their starting offensive linemen might be out. Tom Coughlin is just 3-8 during Week 3 of the preseason. So, you know, the Giants have a lot of negatives for them as well. The Giants, how much do they have to play for? I think probably both these teams aren't looking very good on the field. So my guess is that both these teams want to play well, I guess, for psychological reasons. Seems like the Jets have some more position battles. Maybe that gives them an edge. Tough game to analyze here. What's your take on it, Joe?
Well, these 2 teams meet in the regular season. The theory's always been that both teams would be more vanilla. They don't want to show anything for the regular season. I use quite a few programs. Unfortunately, I don't know of any in which I can run it through to see teams that meet in the regular season, whether they truly go under when they play in the preseason or not. But that, I think it's a very plausible theory. A lot of the commonly held theories I've proven that do not make sense, but that one at least makes sense. Really been impressed. Bryce Petty, and I watched a lot of the game last week because I was one of my premium play winners, but he looked much more confident last week than he did 2 weeks ago. He's obviously playing in a more slow down offense than he was in college, but I think he has truly made those adjustments. I also like my contrarian, and, you know, I've written articles and done videos, podcasts on why contrarian picks work, and I can tell you that both the offshore and Vegas casinos and my sources for some outlaw information, they agree on this, that they often conflict, but my sharp versus square information is saying that the Jets would be one of the better picks of the preseason so far, and I really do think that because, you know, Bryce Petty has played very well. As you said, Coughlin's never been a guy that takes the preseason super seriously. He said the starters will play about a half, which is not that abnormal. A lot of coaches like to play their starters, you know, halfway through the third quarter in Game 3. So I would say that the Jets are the play.
Interesting analysis, Joe Duffy. You gave us a play on the Jets in Week 2 using a similar rationale based on the sharp and public betting splits, and that turned out to be a winner. So do you want to go official with the Jets currently plus 1.5?
I will go with the JETSATS. Yes.
All right. Right now, Jets plus 1.5. Joe Duffy going official on that. And I'm thinking about going with the under official. What's your take on the total? My guess is just, again, they're going to meet up later in the season. Both teams kind of banged up. You think they're going to play vanilla and then under 42.5 might also be a good pick?
I do agree with that vanilla theory. So I don't know if I'll make it official for the purposes of this video, but I will say that, yes, I do agree with that theory. So I will agree with your pick, but not officially. Right. And I don't know if the nitpickers are going to parse that.
No. Well, I'm going to pass on this game officially. Joe Duffy, though, officially going with the Jets plus 1.5. Excellent analysis, Joe. Thanks.